Hey team, I wanted to talk to you about something that is really near and dear to my heart, and that is the fact that you guys have the most incredible events every single Monday night. It is the Anchored Inside Wellness Call, where you get to hear a testimony live from somebody who is either part of this group or part of this team or connected to someone on the team, but you get to hear incredible testimonies. And what I keep noticing is that a lot of weeks, the people that are on it are generally speaking the people who have already had a lot of success in our business. And what that tells me, and what I hope that tells you, is that they understand how valuable these calls really are. I'm somebody who built my business from the beginning on testimonies. I know a whole lot about the products. I know a whole lot about the science behind things. I get really, really excited about why things work the way that they do. But I can tell you this, almost never was that the reason that people caught the vision and said, I'm not really sure what all this is about, but I think I want to give that a chance because it just might be that what she's talking about and that story that I just heard could be what I'm looking for, that it could be the thing that's going to work for me. And what I want you to understand is that when you don't prioritize getting your friends, your customers, even your current customers, your new customers, your longtime happy customers, all of the above, and the people that you would like to become your customers, get them on these calls. There is absolutely no reason why this shouldn't be a top priority every single week. Letting them know, like, if you're there and if you're watching these calls, you get to go to your people and say, oh my gosh, I just saw the most amazing call. I know you couldn't be there this week, but man, I'm going to get you the recording because I think you're going to love it. And I would love for you to be on the call next week. And do you have anybody who might also need to have some hope for their situation and how we might be able to support their health goals? See, we keep hearing the most incredible testimonies week after week. We heard a great one tonight. I did mine last week. We have heard incredible, powerful testimony after testimony. And I find myself going, man, it's just not the same. I mean, if you can't be there live, I get it. I understand. But if you could be and you're not, my question to you is why? And I say that in love. I say that out of I actually want to see you succeed. Why not be there? Why not prioritize it? It's 25 minutes. You know what I mean? Be on these calls because that belief gets built inside of you and it makes it really hard not to turn around and go tell somebody. The more that you listen to people's transformations and things that have changed for them, the harder it is not to go out there and have the passion and the intention of saying, I don't know, but there is somebody out here who needs what I have. There is somebody out here with a story like Kim's, a story like Angela's, stories like Cassie's, a story like whoever's who needs this transformation, and I'm the one who can connect them to it. See, I don't understand why we're not seeing so many more people on every one of these calls because they've been incredible. If you are needing the links to those calls, I want you to know that the Anchored YouTube page holds all of those. And while our Tuesday night training calls have a public link, the testimony calls are on a private link. So you can only find those by looking through the team page and finding the link that I will always have dropped in the comments. I have a suspicion that now that we're going to use boards, that we're going to have a board that's specific to the different testimony calls. So you'll be able to, I know I'm just saying this, no one said it's going to happen, but I promise they're going to do it, or I will. It's going to have the graphic and the link to that call so that you'll be able to go in there and search if you're looking for a specific one to go back and watch. But I highly recommend watching them all. I highly recommend finding who needs to hear that story and sending it to them. And I very much recommend getting people on live because it makes a difference. It makes a difference when they get to be there and feel it and be immersed in it and see the comments in the chat that's happening and the reactions and just to feel surrounded by that. Don't sleep on this opportunity to get your people. The thing about this business is that there's no magic. There's no magic to having the success. It is finding the tools that you have in plugging people in, especially the ones that are storytelling, especially the ones that are a testimony. Facts tell, stories sell. It's always going to be how it is. This is longer than I meant for it to be, but who's surprised? I just wanted to make sure to share that with you today. And I want to remind you that starting next week, our Monday night calls are going to move an hour later. So starting in September, and they're going to be happening at the same time on Monday nights as our Tuesday night calls. It'll be a little bit easier to remember and a little easier for those of you that can't get on because it's like right in the middle of dinner time. So hopefully that is going to bring lots more people starting next Monday night. And I can't wait to see you. Bye.